Good morning all. Hope you are doing good. Today we'll be doing previous year questions for the topic arrays. Till 2019 in ICSE syllabus only single dimensional arrays were there. From 2020 double dimension is also introduced, that I'll be doing double dimension array in next two videos. Okay. Now in this video I have compiled all the questions from year 2012 to 2019 and stored in PDF format, for which the link is given in the description box. I have really worked very hard to prepare this PDF. Please do this, download it, solve it. It is for your benefit only. Okay. From the topic arrays, around 2 to 4 marks questions comes in section A and one question of 15 marks comes in section B. Today we will be taking few questions of section A and 2-3 questions of section B from the year 2012 to 2019. But all the questions of these years of this topic are there in the PDF, for which the description box contains the PDF link. So let's start. Let's take the first question. Write statements to show how finding the length of the character array char differs from the length of a string object str. We want to find the length of the character array and the string object. So how these things are different. For finding the length of character array, length is used. Length is used to find the length of any array. Here in the question character array is given, so I have taken character array. Otherwise for integer array, for float array, for any array, if you want to find the length of the array, you use length. So if the character array is given, say I have stored these two characters in that, x and y, then int l, length is always integer type. L equals to a dot length. So what will be the value of a? L equals to 2. 1 and 2. What is the size of the array? Length will give you the size of the array. And for finding the length of the string object str, suppose we have taken the string object str equals to, have stored India. So length, for finding length you will use length function here, int l equals to str dot length and l equals to 5. Now what is the difference? When we are finding the length, here we don't use the parenthesis, but in finding the length of a string, always these brackets are used. So length finds the size of the array and this length finds the length of the given string, that is how many characters are present in the given string. Now the next question is find the errors and write correctly, and these three statements are given for integer array. I am writing the complete solution with the explanation so that you know how you have to write in the exams. कुछ बच्चे क्वेश्चन आंसर आते हुए भी गलत लिखते हैं. The presentation pattern also matters. So please follow and do properly. int a equals to new int 5. सबसे पहले you will write corrected statements. Then see the first line, int a, how you declare the array. Either after int you have to put opening and closing square brackets, or after the array variable name. Anywhere you can put equals to new int and the size should be in square brackets, not in small brackets. Then next statement, for int I equals to 0, this is correct. We know that in array the loop starts from 0 and the last value of the loop should be less than 5. That means it should go from 0 to 4. If the size is 5, 5 times it should execute 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0 to less than 5, I plus plus, this is also correct. and ai equals to I. This is also correct. So this is how you are going to write the answer if these type of questions are asked in the exam. I hope it is clear. Now we move on to next question, which says if int x equals to 4, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, what are the values of p and q? The first is p equals to x dot length and q equals to x2 plus x5 into x1. Just now in first question we discussed length calculates the size of the array. So x should be the array and length will calculate the size of array x. So what is the size of array x? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the value of p is equals to 6. Okay. Then second part of this is q equals to x2. The first index number is 0, starts from 0 in any array, and the last is size minus 1. x2, what is x2 is 7 plus x5 is 10 multiplied by x1 is 3. So here according to Bedmar's rule, we have 7 plus 30, this equals to 37. So your answer is q equals to 37 and p equals to 6. So this is how you are going to solve these type of questions in the exam. Now we move on to next question. Consider the following string array and give the output. String array is given Delhi, Chennai, Mumbai, Lucknow, Jaipur, and 2 print statements are there. Now with these 2 print statements, only 2 answers should be on the screen when you run these statements. Now you don't have to show the explanation or the steps unless and until it is not asked in the question. For solving that, you can do that on the right side of your page, and actual answer should be only what is asked in the question, not the explanation. First let's see ARR 0 dot length. ARR 0, we know that the first subscript of the array is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. So ARR 0 is Delhi, length of Delhi is 5, DELHI 5, greater than ARR 3 is Lucknow and the length of Lucknow is 7. 5 greater than 7, it is false. So the answer of first statement will be false. Here you cannot write capital F false like this. This is wrong, because this will return the answer in Boolean type, and Boolean true and false are always written in small letters, all the letters in small only. See the next statement, print ARR 4, that is Jaipur dot substring 0, 3. Substring function extracts the character from the given string starting from first index number till this index number excluding this. That means this will extract starting from 0 till 2 from the string Jaipur. So it will be 0, 1, 2. So the output will be JAI. I hope this program, this part of question is clear to you. Now we will be doing a program. Write a program to input integer elements into an array of size n and display the following: largest number from the array, smallest number, and the sum of all the elements of the array. For that, since we are using scanner class, so I have given import statement java.util.*, create the scanner object, ask for the size of the array, enter size of array n equals to sc.nextInt. Once the size is entered, then we will create the array, declare the array of size n. int a equals to new int of size n. Then you give the message to enter n elements. For I equals to 0, I less than n, Hope you know why less than n, because in arrays the loop starts from 0 and it goes till size minus 1, and here the size is n, so less than n will take you to size minus 1. ai equals to sc dot next int. जब हम यहाँ पर नंबर इनपुट करा रहे हैं उसी के साथ उसको हम सम वेरिएबल में ऐड करते जाएंगे, so that after completion of this loop we'll get the sum of all the elements also. And I told you that always sum will be initialized by 0. Why 0? Because 0 is additive identity. किसी भी नंबर में अगर हम 0 ऐड करते हैं नंबर की वैल्यू चेंज नहीं होगी. So we'll add this number, sum equals to sum plus ai. This process will continue for n times from 0 to less than n. Now we have the numbers, n numbers stored in array A and the sum of all those numbers in the variable sum. Now what we want to calculate and display the largest and the smallest element. Now since we don't know what the user is entering, so we'll assume in the beginning only the value of max equals to a0. We'll assume that the first element, that is 0th element, is the highest also and it is lowest also. In max and min we will store this and we'll compare. Now after this we'll take the loop I equals to 1, I less than n till last element of the array, I plus plus. After this, every time when you are accessing the next element, you will check whether it is more than the previous maximum. If it is more, change the value of max variable. If it is less, then change the value of min variable. I'll do it like this. If a of I, that means a1, a2, a3, every time you are comparing, is greater than max. अगर ये max से बड़ा है, suppose if the value of first element is 3 and second is 13, a0 max में 3 stored है और a1 की value है 13. 13 is greater than 3, yes. अगर ये condition true है तो max की value हम change कर देंगे. जो भी वैल्यू इससे बड़ी आ रही है वो वैल्यू हम स्टोर करेंगे मैक्स वेरिएबल में. सिमिलरली विल चेक फॉर मिनिमम ऑल्सो. अगर नेक्स्ट वैल्यू स्टार्टिंग में हमने मिन में भी स्टोर किया है 3 और अगर यहाँ पर वैल्यू है 1, इफ ai इज लेस देन मिन, अगर ये मिन से छोटा है, a1 इज 1 and min is 3, 1 is less than 3, yes. So we will do min equals to ai. ऐसे ही वैल्यू कंपेयर करते जाएंगे. जहां पर हमको बड़ी वैल्यू मिली मैक्स वेरिएबल में वो वाली वैल्यू को स्टोर करेंगे और अगर वैल्यू छोटी मिली तो min में वो वाली वैल्यू को स्टोर करेंगे. एंड विल कंटिन्यू दिस प्रोसेस टिल एंड ऑफ द लूप. That means till less than n minus 1 it will go. After this you will give 3 print statements to display what is asked in the question. System.out.println the largest number is, in which variable it is? Max. Next print statement, the smallest number is in which variable? Yes, it is in min variable. So plus min. And the sum of all the elements in which variable we have calculated and stored, we have calculated in the variable sum. The moment we entered That time only we added this in sum variable, and sum we have initialized at 0 in the beginning only. So sum is this. So the programs, normally the programs in the exams are very simple programs, very logical. Just go through one by one step and I'm sure you will be able to do the programs perfectly. Let's move on to next program, which says that you have to input the name and the total marks of n number of students and calculate the average of the total marks obtained by the students and the deviation of each student's total marks with the average. The formula is given in the question. Let's begin the program. Import java.util.asterisk I have taken so that I can use scanner class in the program. I have created the scanner object. Then enter number of students. This is, I have entered int n equals to sc.next int. Why I have taken capital N? Because in the question it is written n. So whenever any variable name is given in the question, please don't change the variable name. It has to be that only. If it is capital N, take capital N. If it is small, then take small. Now once we have taken the size, that is n, then you will declare the string array for name of size n, integer array for total marks of size n, and one more deviation array for the size n. Here also I have taken double deviation because it can be in points. Deviation can come in points. So after this you will take the variable sum equals to 0. Why we need sum? Because to calculate average will be total sum divided by n number of students. So after this you will take the loop from 0 to less than n. Always in arrays the loop starts from 0, it goes till size minus 1, and here you will input the name of I equals to sc.next and total marks of I equals to sc.next int. After this, there only, as soon as you are entering the marks, add these marks to sum variable equals to sum plus total marks of I. So in this loop what we are doing, we are entering the name, entering the total marks, calculating the sum. Now after calculating the sum, what we have to do? Yes, we have to calculate the average. I suppose everybody knows the calculation formula for average, and it is also given in the question. Average equals to sum divided by number of students which you have stored in n variable. The first part of the question says the average of the total marks obtained by the student you have to calculate and display. So here you will be displaying this as well. System.out.println the average marks plus the variable name, that is average. Now we have to calculate the deviation for each child. The formula is given, deviation equals to total marks minus average. So we have to do it for so many times, for n number of times. So we'll be using a loop. Loop again will start from 0, I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, then deviation we have taken the array, deviation array, so we'll be using deviation of I is equals to total marks I minus average. The question is very simple. Go step by step what is asked in the question, according to that, and you will be easily able to do the program correctly. System.out.println, and this deviation array variable you print here. Now this will continue for n number of times, and that was our job. That was asked in the question. So you will close the braces for this, then close your main and then close the class. So today we did few questions of section A and few programming questions of section B from the previous year question papers. Along with these questions, many more questions of previous year from 2012 to 2019 on the topic arrays are there in the PDF, for which the link is given in the description box. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please do so and press the bell icon so that you get all notifications and no important topic is missed by you. If you like the video, please hit the like button. So prepare well, practice properly. All the best. God bless you.